Hello there, friends and neighbors. This is Bentley from Two Damn Many Projects with another damn project, the La Bestione number 9. And guess who's here today?
Hey, what's
Andreas, man, he's here. He's in the house. Gary's over there, and you know who is right here. We have installed our device. We have snugged up the crank bolt because there's no point in torquing the shit out of it. But we did manage to take all 8 of these bolts here and crank them down. And one of the things we did is put a dial gauge on. I should have gotten that on video, but we marked every quadrant on the crank so we knew exactly where to go. Here we are. Sorry, wrong one. 10, 25 out, and then we got to this point, we had a 40 out. You can hardly read it. But we started tightening these things, and we are between 5 and 10 thousandths now, not 40 thousandths. So, yay.
That was your gadget, right?
Yeah, here we go. The gadget is back. Okay. Yeah. Here we are. 0 is 0, right on the spot. And we are going from 0 to under 10, literally. 10 is a high point. But the other thing is we don't want to get it perfect right now because it's all coming apart. I am going to have to take and cut 2 pieces of aluminum. One of them is going to go in here, and it's going to space this out more. So literally this flange we see inside, barely can see it. It's buried, but there is a flange that's engaging in these splines, okay? That flange needs to move out as far as it can without touching the nut. And then we're gonna have to machine the backside I think we already did machine that to an extent, the backside of the flywheel to take one on the other side of the flange to push it forward enough that we do not have a collision issue between an input shaft and a disc and a clutch. And I think we can accomplish that with the aluminum we already have. We're just going to have to bring the flange to get the bolt pattern right and set it up, and bada boom, bada bing. But we have to keep all that stuff within perspective of the main unit where it bolts on the crank. We did find an interesting thing this morning. We went in and got on the internet because we're talking about the design of this reverse rotation gearbox. Because here's the input to the 4-speed gearbox, which of course the chains turn the wheels from the gearbox, which there's this big boy here. That's some beefy gearbox. So basically we found that a 71C velvet drive marine transmission worked just great. It even has a bell housing to mount the starter, and because it's a reverse rotation engine, the starter really needs to come from behind, not forward. And plus, we don't have any room forward. It comes with a flywheel too, and here's the difficulty. We can't run the starter from the back because this is meant for a starter from the front. The drive will smack here. This flywheel that they have with that transmission has the ring gear here, which is perfect for mounting to the bell housing. Solves a bunch of problems, and basically, we're gonna put a clutch in there, get a longer input shaft for the velvet drive, and then at the back end, right here, we'll mount a Guibo, which is a BMW donut for the coupling. There's no mounts on these things, but still it's nice to have that in a drive line. So here's our space, and we will stuff a velvet drive in there. This bar is going away. We can either cut it or remove it, one or the other, doesn't matter, but it's gone. But here's our runouts right here, and they're not doing that anymore. They're not 40, they're not 25. They're all right in that area. Talk to you later. Bye now.